I've made some more progress getting things disassembled here. As you can see, I've got the quick change gearbox taken off and laid up on the bench here. Nothing appears to be damaged that badly. A lot of this grease is probably older than I am, and it's packed with chips. It hasn't been kept clean very well. And I still have to take this apart, see what all the bearings are going to look like on the ends. There'll be some disassembly there, but I'll pull it apart and make sure everything is going to be in good repair before I get this all washed up and put back together. But that shouldn't be a real complicated matter. I think it's going to be all right. And you can see it. I got the saddle off, the apron is all in pieces. We've got the lead screw and the clutch shaft and the feed rod all pulled, and those look like they're in pretty good shape. And we also have got the tailstock taken apart. This was stuck pretty tight. I had to take a cross peen hammer and a big aluminum bar to get the ram out of this thing. It was not rusted particularly tight in a powdered dry kind of a way, but it was very tight and was not going to be coming out of there just with its own gear train. But aside from the handle that's broken in half that I referred to in the first video, everything else really looks pretty good. We've got some of the gears down here. This is the worm gear for the 2-speed drive in this tailstock, and it's a little bit loose on the shaft. Might be able to live with it, but I'll see what I can do about tightening that up. Might repair that just to get the feel a little bit better. And everything in there really looks pretty decent. The gears are fine. The worm gear is good. The brake is an ingenious mechanism that appears to be in good repair too. So just a lot of good cleanup to be done here. You can kind of see a little bit on the inside where the gear train lives. And when I get this going back together, I'll take another video so you can see how that 2-speed gearbox works. It's really a pretty great design. So the bed, I still have to make a decision on. I'm probably going to leave it alone this time around. I'm only getting about 5 thousandths wear on the V in the worst place. I'll explore some options, but at this point, I might just put it all back together, clean it up nice, and see how everything is going to run out. So I have yet to do a little bit more in here, but I'll get a new oil filter in there soon and make sure everything is adjusted up and freed up nice, and we should be in good shape. The gear train's a little bit hard to see on the end, but we'll get down here. I had to take this all apart to get the gearbox off. Needle bearings and everything, very well built. Gears in good shape. This will just take an awful lot of cleaning too before we get this back together. And you can see there's more of those oilers right on the ends of all these idler shafts. Not a low maintenance machine, but certainly a sturdily built one. I've been impressed throughout this entire process with disassembling it, just how well engineered and how well built this lathe is. There are taper pins and needle bearings all over the place. Everything fits very well. It's a splendid design and an elegant one. So thank you for your attention. I'm going to continue to gain ground as I can, and we'll be posting progress as we make it here, hopefully fairly steadily over the next several weeks.